on to the local picture. And Sam from Healthwatch has been a member of our group right from the start. And we've talked about co-production as well. And Sam's going to give us 10 minutes or that. Yeah, 10 minutes, just talking about perspective, a really important perspective on how we do this.
So hello, good morning everyone. My name's Sam Goold. I'm a community development worker for Healthwatch Southampton. Healthwatch is an organisation that aims to be a voice for people in health and social care. I'm also someone who has been mentally unwell, and I've been asked to give a personal view really of prevention of mental illness. To me, this goes hand in hand with promoting good health, mental and physical, which is something I've been trying to do since I became unwell in my late 20s. Before this time, I never really thought about the subject much, and but I did after the stresses of life got to me. And to cut a long story short, I found myself in hospital and sectioned under the Mental Health Act. This should not really be a big deal. You're unwell, you go to hospital. But it was, and still is to some extent. I think if I could turn the clock back before this time, I would perhaps have done a couple of things differently. Generally to know my own limits. I think this would have helped me to deal with the situation I found myself in and have helped to have taken the pressure off. And perhaps more specifically, not to have tried to give up smoking and taken up some form of strong cannabis as a substitute. I think this tipped me over the edge really and made me unwell. During my time in hospital and as an outpatient, I found staff to be professional and caring, but the whole experience was stigmatising and overly medical. My basic take on mental ill health is that it's primarily caused by the stresses of life. Jobs, money, relationships, accommodation, and if I were to criticise the current system, is that you can often become the problem rather than having the causes of the problem or problems affecting you listened to and addressed. So for good prevention, I look to my surroundings. For me, that meant moving back to Southampton. I say back, I was born and grew up in Southampton. I went to London and came back to Southampton, but it could equally be forward to Southampton. Here I had better support from my friends and family and an easier pace of life than in London. Southampton for me is more of a community, and it has one great advantage: it's not cool, which makes it pretty cool in my book. So if you want some tips for preventing mental illness and promoting good mental health, here are some suggestions. Get yourself an identity which is not your diagnosis. Volunteering is one of the things I could do which immediately turned me from being a problem to a solution. It led to work for me and a new career. Find a routine which suits and take time to build on your strengths. Even if 90% of your life is out of your control, work on the 10% that is in your control, and you should go from strength to strength. Keep active. Most problems in life can be solved by game football. It's great here that we're having actually this event at a sports centre, and I suggested lunchtime that we all go out. And finally, keep taking the tablets. To me, this means working with the system and begin to change it so it works for you.
Hear each other.